Hi, and welcome to Meat and Potatoes. This week, we're talking about our Wednesday night and what we discussed. We discussed, what are you a disciple of? Many of us go through life, I think, thinking we're a disciple of Jesus. And we think that because we go to church, we read our Bible sometimes we pray. But the truth is, being defined as a disciple, we've got to look first at the definition of what a disciple is. A disciple is one who embraces and assists in the spreading of a doctrine of another. So, with that being said, there's three verbs there we got to look at. You must embrace, you must assist, and you must spread the doctrine, whatever that is. Now, if we're not spreading the doctrine of Jesus, and we're not spreading what it is to be a Christian, what might we be spreading? Some would say, well, I'm really about this. The question is, are you a disciple of whatever that is? For instance, if I'm a basketball player, and all I talk about is basketball, and all I watch is basketball, and every conversation I talk about has basketball in it, the truth of the matter is, I may be a disciple of basketball. Is basketball wrong? No. But when it trumps the actual discipling of us, meaning I'm more worried about basketball than what God would have for me, that's an issue. It's kind of like this. Here I have a pickle. And pickles don't start out pickles. What they start out is cucumbers. Every recipe I've ever seen, you must first wash the pickle in the cucumber in hot water and then start the pickling process. Some of us, like that in the church, only want to be a cucumber that's ran through the hot water. We don't actually want to dip down into the pickling process. So we just want to get washed off and then go about and do what we want to do. That looks like a lot of people that only want to be a disciple of what they want to do. And the pickle has a lot more process to become a pickle. You got to add the spices. Some recipes you add the vinegar and the water. However it's done, the washing off part's just the beginning. So I would encourage us today, when we think about, next time you eat a pickle, just think about the situation at hand and what it looks like for you. Are you someone that is a disciple of something other than Jesus? Are you a disciple to, if you're a teenager, maybe the Xbox? Are you a disciple to your career? Are you a disciple of maybe sports? Are you a disciple of a relationship? What are you a disciple of? Because if Jesus is not the main priority of your life, you may not be a disciple of Jesus the way we all think that we are. Jesus' disciples, they lived a life not knowing what was coming down the pipe. They understood that I'm going to follow this guy, not know where I'm going, not knowing what he's going to do for me, not knowing what's going to happen in my life. So, with that mindset as a disciple, I ask you once more, are you a disciple of Jesus, or are you a disciple of something else? Let us all be pickles in the end, I would hope. Thank you. That was the Meat and Potatoes.